Right, let's move on from that. Over the next few weeks here on ITV News Meridian, we're going to be celebrating a very special group of people. They are the community champions who go above and beyond to help others.
It may be by giving their time to run groups or organisations that offer support to those who are struggling, or people who have taken it upon themselves to challenge prejudice and break down barriers.
Well, the first person that I've been to meet is a woman who has spent decades supporting people across the generations in and around Kent. Now, it might not always feel like it, but the world is actually full of some pretty amazing people who do some pretty incredible things. Now, I've come here to Medway to meet a woman who has spent years championing African and Caribbean culture. And she does it through a variety of means, from dominoes to dance. Let's go meet her, because I'm literally going to get wet any second. This is the Medway African and Caribbean Association, otherwise known as MACA. Actually, it's a hip-hop dance class and is one of the countless activities the group organises to promote equality and diversity for all. Keeping a watchful eye is Carol Stewart. She's been involved with MACA for over 20 years and is the driving force behind everything it does. Now, I know this is going to be a very long list, but just run through a few of the things that MACA gets involved with. I know we're here filming some dancing tonight, but just reel off some of the things that you do.
We've one of the first to run the Young Black Achievers Award. We're in our 16th year now. We're part of Creative Medway as well, which is about bringing some organisations across Medway to encourage sort of creativity and sort of arts and heritage and culture. We did a Black History Live project for 3 years. Basically, the list is never ending. It's never ending. I'm exhausted. I think we're all exhausted. But yeah, it's a labour of love, you know. But you know, we all really enjoy it. And for me, like I say, MACA's been my lifeline. You know. It's important because over the past few years, I think with the murder of George Floyd, and we're seeing an increase in racism and discrimination across Kent and Medway. And I think certainly for our young people, it's having that space where they feel safe, where their identity is encouraged and it's embraced. And I think having a voice for people who perhaps don't have a voice.
Carol is always throwing so many ideas, so many concepts. And she is kind of definitely the creative source of the whole project. And yeah, I don't think we'd be going without her, really.
This is the future generation. And, you know, my kids never had this when we came here. So it's important that we create this and we're able to build on it so that future generations can come together. As you can see, it's young people from all different backgrounds, and that's it for us, really.
We dance to express our feelings through the dance.
Yeah, this is important for me because I'm trying to be a dance teacher when I'm older, so yeah. I'm actually a bit new to this area, so to see that this is here, I'm actually really happy about that.
That was me and my kids like 20 odd years ago. We were new to the area, so you know, we never had this, and I'm just so glad that we're able to provide this opportunity, but we need the support to keep it going.
A couple of miles away at MACA's weekly Senior Citizens Club, the atmosphere may be very different, but the ethos isn't. It's a place people can get together and do what they enjoy.
Just to play domino and meet my friends.
When I come here, I can relax, to do crochet or to sew or to play the bingo.
Coming to the club give me some time to socialize with people instead of the television and my phone.
Carol's just done so much. She's brought lots of partners in to work with MACA, and in so doing they can see the work that we're doing, which is trying to put us on the map in Medway with a bigger picture, of course, to go throughout Kenton as far as possible.
Our ultimate goal is to have our own space, but a space that is open to everybody, you know, where there'll be cultural resources, there'll be performing space, there'll be studio space, there'll be space for the elderly to come and play their dominoes, there'll be a bar, that anybody can come there. You know, it's not just for the African and Caribbean community. So if anyone's listening, you know, Yeah, a cool couple of million sitting around, that'd be great.
Carol's dedication to her community is remarkable, even more so when you consider that her teenage daughter died following an epilepsy seizure back in 2015. Sophia was also a dedicated MACA member who was just as driven as her mum.
Yeah, she's still an inspiration to me. You know, I'm really proud of how far MACA has come, and I'm really excited about the future for MACA and what it holds. And these young people here, absolutely amazing. And, you know, my daughter, I know, will be looking down, smiling with pride, seeing that they're continuing something that she started.
Right, let's go. 5, 6, 7, out.
Oh my, Carol, absolutely nothing phases her. She hears, she listens, she remembers. She's just great.
She's one of those people that you didn't know you needed, you know what I mean? You didn't know you needed her, but she's definitely the person that we need.
Carol Stewart, the person that you need, and you know what? She's been a friend of Meridian for nearly 15 years, and she's always there when you need her. That, Mister, was amazing. Loved
Thank
it.
you.
Really
My
loved
first
it.
time meeting her, but she was amazing.
Really
Look,
lovely.
the whole point of this series is to champion those people who do incredible things. If you know somebody like Carol who we should really be shouting about, drop us an email. ITV News Meridian at itv.com is the address. There are loads of you out there, so if they're too shy, email on their behalf, and if we can get to them, we will do our best.